Jai Hind student, welcome to biology class. So students, today we will discuss few more important questions of the chapter Fundamental Units of Life. So let's start with this lecture. Now the first question of this lecture is, how do substances like carbon dioxide and water move in and out of cell? So how the carbon dioxide is moved in and out of the cell by the process of diffusion. ओके डिफ्यूजन से का क्योंकि गैसेस जो हैं दे मूव बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिफ्यूजन ओके from the area of higher concentration to the area of lower concentration. The same. And the water moves in and out of the cell through osmosis or passage of water from the area of higher concentration, that is dilute solution, or to the layer or to the area of lower concentration, that is strong solution. Okay. So यहाँ higher concentration we are talking about the water molecules which have more water molecules in respect to the water molecules, okay? And across the cell membrane, through the cell membrane this passage occur. Next, where are chromosomes located in the cell? So the chromosomes are located in the nucleus. What are they composed of? They are composed of DNA and proteins. What important information they contain? They carry genetic information for structural and functional traits in the form of genes. So they carry genetic information in the form of genes, and these genes are transferred from one generation to the other. Next, how can plant cell withstand much greater changes in the surrounding medium than an animal cell? Kaise? So because the plant cells, they are covered by a rigid, tough, resistant membrane, and this membrane is a cell wall. The cell wall allows the plant cell to withstand changes in the surrounding medium better than animal cells because they are immotile. So plant cells, they can't move from their position whatever is the environmental condition. So there has to be some protection, and that is provided by a cell wall. Question number 4. Which stain is used to prepare an onion peel slide? Why do we need a stain to be added? So for the preparation of onion peel slide, the stain is used is safranin, and this stain is added to make the cellular components, जो भी cell के अंदर components हैं, to make them clearly visible under the microscope. What is the importance of osmosis in unicellular organism? Now osmosis in unicellular organism, for example amoeba, so it helps in the absorption of water and osmoregulation, maintenance of constant body environment, and also for the absorption of water, that is done by osmosis in unicellular organism. In plants में absorption of water from soil and cell to cell movement of water, so that is also done by osmosis. सबसे पहले क्या होता है, water is absorbed from the soil, okay, according to the concentration gradient, and then this water moves one cell to another, एक cell करके ये it moves to the top of the plant. Okay, next, classify the following as osmosis or diffusion. Okay, now let's start. Aquatic animals using dissolved oxygen in water during respiration. Now we are talking about gases, so it is done by diffusion. Please remember this. Swelling up of raisins on keeping in water, it is osmosis, and the water is going inside, so it is known as endosmosis. Spreading of virus on sneezing, that is done by air, so it is again a diffusion. Next, name two substances stored in the vacuole of a plant cell. So what are the two substances that is stored in the vacuole? That is water, salt, and some organic substances. These two substances are stored in the vacuole. Now next question, last question. How is flexible nature of plasma membrane useful to amoeba? Name the process. Now this flexibility of the plasma membrane, it is useful in amoeba for few reasons. Now the first is for engulfing the food particle को engulf करने के लिए, and this engulfing is done by the process of endocytosis, जिसमें क्या होता है, पूरा फूड पार्टिकल जो है इट कम इनसाइड अ कप लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दैट इज फॉर्म्ड बाय अ सूडोपोडिया, एंड दिस इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ एंडोसाइट, जिसमें पूरा इनगल्फ हो जाता है फूड पार्टिकल, एंड फाइनली अ फूड वैक्यूल इज फॉर्म्ड एंड द फूड इज डाइजेस्टेड इनसाइड द वैक्यूल थ्रू डाइजेस्टिव एंजाइम्स. नेक्स्ट है plastids are able to make their own protein. Explain. Because the plastid they possess DNA and ribosomes. They have their own DNA and ribosomes which is used for the formation of proteins. Okay, that's why. Why are plant cells shrinks when kept in hypertonic solution? They shrink because the passage of water from the cell towards the outer environment, that is due to the process of exosmosis. The water inside the cell, it moves out, okay, because outer the solution is hypertonic, it contains more solutes, so the water will move outside, and this process is known as exosmosis. So these are all about the important questions of the chapter. I hope you all have understood. Thank you everyone.